She lives, just kidding. She's getting pulled out of the bay right quick. It looks so cool now. What is going on, everybody? My name is Seth and you're watching 252 Squad, and in today's video this is a compilation of a bunch of months of working on, probably about 3 months of working on the 6.6 swapped Accord. You're gonna see the intro of when this video was a whole different concept and idea to the engine getting put in it and everything going along with that, wiring and everything that's gone on with the car for about 3 months now. So let's go ahead and get into the footage, and I hope you enjoy. Sit back, watch the whole thing through, please. It's gonna be a good time.
1, 2, 3!
So in a previous video, I showed off that there is a car here under the cover, and in today's video, I'm going to show you what that is, and we're going to go ahead and start working on it. And it's actually been on the channel for a while now, and it resembles that car. So let me pull the tarp up and show you what it is. Oh. So this, if you haven't been following the channel, and if I can get the tarp open, is actually a 2-door CG Accord Coupe. This is a 99 Accord Coupe that is getting a J32 A2 6-speed and a turbo, all out of a wrecked Acura CL Type S. Here's a little bit better of a shot. It is actually the same generation of Accord as that is, but it is a 2-door, and as you can see, there's no motor in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the inside of the car. We're gonna go ahead and start cleaning out some of the interior, probably pulling the carpet out because it's gonna be pretty much a race car, and go ahead and start running the wiring harness for the Acura CL Type S into the 99 Accord Coupe shell. And hopefully that goes well, and not a whole lot of wiring has to go through. I honestly haven't looked too much into it, but I'm gonna bring you along, so if there is wiring involved, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So I went ahead and pulled a few small things out, but this is what the interior is lurking with right now. Lots of wiring and ECU on the floor, glass in the floor, whole bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this all taken out and get it situated. So we got a large amount pulled out of the interior, pretty much all of the carpeting. I put a bunch of stuff back in, but there's a lot of parts and stuff that were just no good that we've got in here. As much weight reduction as we can get out of this thing. It's already kind of gutted, but I put a few things back in. The wiring is still kind of a mess. All of the sound deadening in this part has been removed. I still got that side to do, and I'm just kind of reloading all the plastic trim back up. All the sheets and stuff out of the trunk have been taken out. Pretty much just everything, for simplicity's sake, is coming out of this car. And whatever we feel we need to put back, we'll go back in. But honestly, there's not a lot of that. All right, so with the wheel choice, we're going with what came with the car, these Inkies. These are some really, really nice wheels. You know, just gonna, you know.
Very rare wheels.
Yeah,
too.
very rare.
Like,
There's
super rare.
Yeah, super rare. So, you know, you just gotta make them nice and good. Inkies. So the real reason we're doing this is because we kind of want to make the car a little bit of a sleeper, leaving it a little riced out, as you could call it, as well as a little ratty, and that way people want to race them, and then you can make them sell it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this wheel, and then I'm gonna go and show you the other wheels that are already finished while Sean works on mounting them. So we have 2 wheels here that are kind of finished. These tires are big old jumbo tires. These are 265s that are going to go on probably the rear of the car, to be honest with you. Michelin's really good grippy tires. These are the Pilot Sport 4S's. So these are hopefully going to be able to hook up and go through the corners fast, as well as be able to handle the power that we plan on putting into the car. And as you can see, yeah, we really did a number on these wheels to make them look pretty much unfinished as possible. That way that you kind of just think it's really clapped out. You know, your average riced out Honda Accord Coupe. So it has been a hot minute since the last time we actually worked on the chassis of the CG. And I'm just gonna give you a quick update on what has been going on behind the scenes right fast. So overall view doesn't look like a crazy bit has gotten done. We're gonna get ready to start working on that. But as far as the front end goes, he got new Acura big brake rebuilt and painted and everything. We're getting ready to bleed those, as well as got the rears kind of done up a little bit. They also have to be bled. On the inside of the car, we went ahead and started on the paintwork process. So you can see it's getting white paint done on the inside to match the exterior of the car, even though it's not going to look the greatest. And then it has a seat installed. But other than that, we're getting ready to start on the wiring and bleeding brakes and a few other little things. All right, so we got a full-scale effort here to wire up the car. As you can see, we got Tyler down here and then Sean in there going through forums and everything like that, wiring the OEM pigtail for the Accords ECU, taking that one, chopping it, and taking the Acura CL Type S's pigtail for that ECU, and soldering everything together using the plugs and a wiring schematic to go through that way that the factory PCM plug-in will be converted to the Acura's plug-in, and then we can just use the OEM Acura ECU to run with the factory wiring harness. And to figure out engine bay wiring, we're going to use my personal CG V6 Accord Auto right here and figure out all of this for the battery and everything there, and pretty much all the routing for that car. We're just going to base it off this car. So it is currently pretty late. We've been working on this thing for about a good 2 hours now, and I just want to show you what progress we've made. So they're inside still wiring wire to wire. Still, they've been at that for a good little bit, but as far as the wiring harness for the car here, I actually got everything. As far as these terminals, these were cut off. I've got these wired up for the power and the ground. Had to make a custom ground wire to the chassis. This one is pretty frayed, but it goes to the engine block. And then I'm starting on the actual CL's wiring harness here, getting it feeded in. I did run everything across and down to the fuse box. I had to rewire some stuff for the fuse box there. But just using that as an example, I've gotten majority of everything wired up how that car was into this car. So hopefully it works. This is a 99 two-door and that is a 2000 four-door. So hopefully everything's going to go well there, but everything's wired up as it should be to mimic both cars. So hopefully that's going to go well. And they're inside still wiring, and I'm going to leave them alone because that is a very tedious job in there. So with getting the engine in, that's going to be all for today's video. We did get the engine in the car. We got wiring started on it, which I will cap in the next video. But this is going to be the end of this video. I thank you so much for watching and starting to watch the build. It's coming along very quickly from where we're standing right now to where I even ended that last time lapse off. A lot has been done, and we're making some really good progress on it. So I thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out, and I'll see you next time. She lives. Just kidding. She's getting pulled out of the bay right quick. It looks so cool now. So if you made it this far, you can finally tell I'm on like the 4th outro at this point. This video was a long one. I know it's kind of hard to bear through everything. It went from just literally ripping the thing apart and talking about it, sanding down some wheels, and eventually getting the J32 A2 and the 6-speed put in, and a whole bunch of other plumbing and stuff like that has been done. So like I said, it's just kind of a long jumbo of everything. I promise the next one's going to be a little bit more in-depth on what we're doing to the car. Hopefully going to work on it soon. But I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. For real this time, peace out, and I'll see you next time.